Hello everybody and welcome back to Sensei's Table. Today we're going to be going over arguably one of the best aggro leaders in the game currently, and that is SB02 Namek Goku. This leader is very versatile. It could play hyper aggressive and it could constantly heal itself to make sure to protect yourself from lethal blows. Now there's a lot to see, so let's just hop right in. So let's get started with the front side. It's standard. When attacking, you'll draw one card, and then when you are at 4 or less life, you will draw one card, and then you get to flip this card over to its backside. Now, once on the back side, you still have the standard when attacking, you draw one card, but it has an activate main. You get to add one card from your life to your hand, and then if you only have cards with Planet Namek and their special traits in your battle area, you get to switch this card to active mode, and then it gets plus 10k power for the turn. This is very strong and where most of his aggression comes from. Now let's hop into some of these crucial cards for the deck. Next up is going to be the Piccolo cantrip. It has an effect of on play, draw one card. It's very important because it combos with other cards in this deck. Next up is going to be the nail. On play, you add up to one card from your life to your hand, and then it has an activate main. Place this card and one Piccolo that has a cost of 2 or less from your battle area and their owner's drop. If your leader has Planet Namek and its special traits, play up to one Piccolo that has a cost of 4 from your hand. This card is really good because it helps you cheat out even more bodies. Next up, we have Piccolo. When attacking, once per turn, draw one card. Then if your leader has Planet Namek and its special traits and your life is at 3 or less, add up to one card from your hand to the top or bottom of your life. This card is amazing because it draws you a card, and if you're at 3 or less life, you can choose to put any card from your hand to the top or bottom of life. Next up is Angry Kamehameha. It's to activate a battle on your turn only. If a card is removed from your life during this turn, your card that's in battle gets plus 30,000 power for the battle. This card is how you're going to be ending a lot of games, or in a lot of cases, pushing your opponent from 3 life to 2 life. Now we have Son Goku. On play, if your leader has Planet Namek and its special traits and your life is at 3 or less, add the top card of your deck to your life. It also has an activate main. Switch this card in a battle area to active mode. This card is amazing because it demands a super combo and also helps push your opponent from 3 to 2 life. Now we have Krillin. Permanent. If this card in a battle area is in rest mode, your opponent can't attack leaders. Then it's when KO'd. If your leader has Planet Namek and its special traits, look through your life and play up to one Son Goku that has a cost of 7 or less and Planet Namek and its special traits, and you shuffle your life. This card is really good because it constantly forces your opponent to play around it. Now we have the Vegeta. On play, if your leader has Planet Namek and its special traits, add one card from your life to your hand. And then when attacking, if a card is removed from your life during this turn, this card gets plus 5,000 power for the battle. This card is very good. It costs 1, it takes a life, and it's a 20k swinger. Here we have our game ender Son Goku. So it has a permanent to where if your life is at 2 or less and you don't have a Son Goku that has a cost of 7 in your battle area, you reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 4. There are so many combos that you can pull off with this card, and I'm going to be very excited to show you guys a few of those later on in the video. Now we have Murray. On play, add one card from your life to your hand, and it also has blocker as well. Always having one cost self-awakeners in this deck makes it very hard for your opponent to stall you and then keep you on front side. There are also some really cool interactions this guy has. Now we have another Son Goku. When attacking once per turn, if your life is at 3 or more, add one card from your life to your hand. Then the activate main. If your leader is Son Goku, switch this card to active mode. This makes it to where you can play very aggressive on certain leaders while making it really hard for them to stop you from awakening. This card is essential. Next up, we have a Guru. Permanent, this card can't attack. On play, discard one card from your hand. If your life is at 3 or less, choose up to one of your leaders or up to one of your cards in the battle area, both with Planet Namek and their special traits, and it gets plus 15,000 power for the turn. Then you can't play Guru for the turn. This card is very strong because you can give a card plus 15, and then you can combo him off for another 10,000, making it 25k. Now let's not waste no more time and hop into this deck list. So in this deck list, we're going to be starting off with 4 of the Piccolo cantrip. We just want to make our deck more consistent and also be able to hit our nail combo as quick as we possibly can. We also run 2 of the one-drop searcher Bulma in this deck. She can find everything, which is very good, including super combos. We're also running 4 of the Murrays as well. This is a very good card, very good Self-Awakener. We want to never be stalled in this deck. Then we only have 2 of the Gurus. We want to see this, but we don't want it to overcrowd our hand, and really only want to use it to shotgun. That's why it's at 2. Then we have 4 of the Nails. Just a very good 2-cost Self-Awakener, always staying on curve because we want to hit that backside as quick as we can. Then we have 4 of the 3-cost Restand Son Goku. It's just an amazing card, and if we're fighting a deck that plays a lot slower, we need to see this to press the game out. This is where a few people's list will differ just a little bit. I run 3-cost Bulma just in case if I need to play it a little longer and not really go for hyper aggressive plays, because she just helps me ramp a card and helps me replenish my life as well too, just in case if I need to hit those higher levels of energy. Then we have 4 of the Krillin. I really like this card. Some people might not like it as much, but it's a 10k and it can cause some very annoying gameplay loops. Next, we have 4 of the Piccolo, which is honestly one of the best cards in the deck. It's very good to play it early because you'll constantly keep drawing, and if you need to keep healing, you can use it to keep healing as well too. It also sets up your life for the 3-cost Krillin effect. Then we have the 5-cost Son Goku. It's just incredibly strong, being able to swing 35k 2 times, and to also be able to play it out of your life so that way you can heal. It's just a very good card. Then we have 2 of the 6-cost promo. This card is also just incredibly good. Being able to play it out for 6, swing with it 1 time, activate its main, send it to drop, being able to play out a 5-cost or even potentially a double striker as well is just very strong to keep that pressure going on your opponent. Then we are only running 2 of the double strike Son Goku, only because we don't want to overcrowd our decks with a bunch of zeros. Following that, we have 4 of the Planet Namek Vegeta super combos. You want to always have those specific supers in this deck because it makes it searchable with the Bulma searcher if you choose to run more of those. Next up is Solar Flare at 3. I personally like this card. Some people do not. I like it because it draws me a card, and then if I have taken a damage as well, it allows me to stun a 5 or less on my opponent's board. So overall, it's just very good if I need maybe 1 more turn before I can go for lethal. Then lastly, we are running 3 Angry Kamehamehas. This is your game ender, one of the best cards in the deck. You want to definitely be using these to either push your opponent down to 2 life or ending the game with this. Play around with this list, tweak it a little bit to your personal needs and your playstyle. However, we're going to get started and show you guys a few of the combos that are really good to use in Namek Goku. So we're going to get started with one of the basic combos. You can spend 1 energy to play out your cantrip to get your draw off. And then you get to spend 2 of your energy in order to play out 2-cost Nail, take your life, and then you can swing using your Nail, swing using your leader as well too to get some pressure off. Then you can activate the main, send your Nail and your Piccolo to the drop in order for you to play out a 4-cost Piccolo from your hand. Now there's another 4-cost Piccolo as well that I'll show you on the screen, but you can draw your card and you don't have to heal it. This next combo is essential for Namek Goku. It's very important. Please do not mess this up. So make sure to be at 4 life, and then you swing with your leader first, and then you awaken. That way you draw 1 off a swing, then you draw 1 off of awaken. Once you draw 1 off of that, you can restand your leader, take the life, and when you swing again, you can then draw 1 more card because it's a new when attacking effect on the backside. This is the biggest reason why you want to make sure to always awaken on your turn, not your opponent's. For this next combo, if you are at 3 or less life, you can play out a Piccolo, you get to swing with it, you get to draw 1 card, and then you can simply place 1 card in your hand at the top and or the bottom of your life. This is how the deck stays healthy and ready to go. So this next combo is going to be a sneaky combo if you are at 5 energy. So you can start the turn by swinging with your leader. And depending if this went through or not, you can just restand your leader, go down to 3 life. Then you can spend 1 energy to play out a Murray to take another life. This puts you at the proper threshold you need to play your double strike Son Goku. Now, for demonstration purposes, I did not have Angry Kamehameha in my hand, so let's just pretend I had it in my hand, even though I pick it up from my drop, to swing for a 40k with a 1 cost. And then you can swing with your leader again, pump it up to whatever number you need to take them down to 2, allowing you to then tap 3, playing out your double striker, and then swinging for lethal, ending the game there. So if you pass and you have Krillin on your board, your opponent has to attack into Krillin because he can't attack leaders. So if they attack into him, you let him go, and then you get to search through your life and you get to play a Goku that's 7 or less. I like to play the healing one because I played a card out of my life, so instead of me staying at 3 life, I go back up to 4, which helps me survive, and I get a 35k dual swinger for next turn. So this is also another really cool combo if you play for higher levels of energy. So you can swing with your leader, take the life from the leader to restand him, swing again, and then you can choose to tap 6 energy to play out the promo Son Goku. And once you play him out, you get to swing again for 35k. And then you can activate his main, send him to drop, in order to play out either the 5 cost Son Goku if they are at 1 life, to heal yourself. And then you get to swing 35k 2 times. If you're at 2 or less life, you can also play out the double striker as well, making this a very versatile combo. Namek Goku is a very flexible, aggressive leader. There are more combos than what I just showed you, so be creative and try to master the deck. Overall, this leader can be whatever you want him to be and can be played any way you want to play him. At the end of the day, the goal is to have fun, but some of his weak points is that he has little to no removal in the list, so you might struggle against decks that have devastating bodies that you just can't touch, forcing you to kill them first before they kill you. However, this deck is very powerful. It has some of the best aggression in the whole entire game. On top of that, it has some of the highest shotguns, average combo at the end of the game being around 150, anywhere to 190k. It's very hard for a lot of decks to combo out of that, and also it can create a very annoying gameplay loop of constantly healing himself, making it very hard for your opponent to confidently finish you off. If you guys have any suggestions or thoughts, please be sure to drop it below in the comments. Thank you all for a lot of the peace, love, and the support. I hope you all are having a great one, and then we'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.